What's up guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be looking at Gilgamesh. If you're looking forward to knowing more about the two other units that are coming out on the global sides after maintenance is over, there'll be a separate video for that. If I made all of them in one review, it would probably be extremely long, so instead of doing that, we're just going to make two separate ones. So apologize if you wanted them all in one. We're just going to do like this. So anyways, Gilgamesh didn't receive any changes other than his magic chaining move. Obviously there's no Mystic Cross, because Mystic Cross literally is DWA, or Deus Wave Awakened, which is a magic chaining family, which it's as good, so this fits in line with everything. So let's go ahead and move over to this now. So his TMR is just a helmet. It's just decent for him. It's decent for anyone who can only equip helmets. Gives magic and attack and stuff like that. STMR, however, is pretty good, but I think it's been leveled or knocked down a peg pretty much, because if you think about it, Yumi really messed up. And obviously this was far into the future, this collaboration, but since they buffed up Nagi's STMR so that people would pull on her banner, now it's kind of a consequence, because now his STMR is not really as strong as it would have been on the global side, because Nagi's STMR only has 20% less stats than his, so it's not as desirable. So in case anyone didn't know that, yes, Nagi's STMR does provide 40% attack and magic, and also 50% true to wield for attack and magic, so really good on the global side. If you have a bunch of them, you basically don't even need to go for this guy if you're going for his STMR, because 20% more stats is not really needed, because you can cap stats pretty quickly, especially going into the next few months. You'll be able to cap pretty quickly. Anyways, moving to his actual kit now. He does have two chaining families. One is magic, one is physical. Does have access pretty easily to 120% ice and perils, which are really needed because he's locked to ice. Does have 150% Dragon Killer passive. Sorry about that. He has for physical and magical. He has 6 times cap, and this is the first unit in the game so far to have 6 times cap for magic attacks. And his Limit Burst is hybrid, which means it's going to be pretty strong if you are able to build him in that situation. He does have a lot of Limit Burst damage buffs in his kit and things of that nature. So there's that. Unfortunately, there are a lot of downsides. He only has 100% true to wield for attack and magic, so you don't have any situations or gear that you're able to get him up to 200% for both, or one or the other, then you might have a hard time making him strong. So if you are able to, then that's not really a big con. I'm just saying that he doesn't have 150% or something like that. His magic chaining is not even anywhere near as strong as his physical, which is also disappointing, because this guy was originally touted on the JP side that he could be as strong, and he could be doing magic or physical chaining and it'd be really strong, but only one. Obviously physical is stronger. It is what it is. And I forgot to write down here, so pay attention for those of you guys that only watch the words or read the words. He's locked to ice. He only has ice attacks, nothing else. So keep that in mind, guys. And also, I'm sure you're wondering why I have the hybrid Limit Burst in both categories, because it really depends on what you're going to be using him for. Like, it really depends on the situation where you want to use it, because if you only have him built as attack, or if you only have him built as magic, then his Limit Burst is not going to be as good. It's a hybrid Limit Burst, so our stats have to be similar to, you know, in the middle, instead of just one side on, you know what I'm trying to say. So that's why it's on both categories. It's good and it's bad. It just depends. And I didn't make a rotation video because he has a physical chaining side and a magic chaining side, and there's no room to put all that stuff. So, but this rotation is very similar. Use the cooldown, use the chaining, depending on which side you want to chain with. You know, it's simple. Just chain, use the cooldown, chain, use the chaining cooldown, chain, yada yada. It's very simple. Don't really need to worry about the rest of his kit because it's kind of bad. Most of the rest of this kit is filler. And that's the truth on that situation. So, all in all, he is definitely one of the top damage dealers since he did not get changed. In fact, he's number 2 behind behind Edward, sorry. He's the number 2 behind Edward in terms of physical damage. In terms of magic damage, I have no idea where he's at. But he's not going to be the top damage dealer for magic, I'm pretty sure. He might be one of the closest, though. For a little bit. Trying to see what else I might have missed, but I think we're good. He does have attack magic buff at the start of battle until he dies, and then he gets it back up again, so a permanent increase in attack and magic by 200% is pretty damn good. And also his Limit Burst does have 120% ice and perils too, but that's pretty good. But it's 80 times. But remember, guys, it's a hybrid Limit Burst, so the modifiers are higher than it would have been if it wasn't hybrid. I think that's about it. I can't really talk about much else. Like, he's good. He's number 2, but he's limited time only, and things of that nature. You know, most of you guys in the chat, like in the comment section, saying that you guys were just gonna pass. I think that's a fair assessment, considering what Nagi is on the global side now. If you really like War of the Visions, though, I guess you would really want to go for him because he is a War of the Visions unit. And I mean, he's also first Frost Veritas. I mean, yes, he doesn't look like Frost Veritas in comparison to what FFBE is, but we don't know the time difference, if there's a time difference or something like that, so we don't know. With that in mind, unless I missed something, I think we're done here. So my grade, what am I going to grade him? So for normal, obviously he's going to get an A, tentatively like an A-ish. Depends on what you use, because if you're using it for physical chaining, yes, he gets an A, but if you do like magic, probably like a B. And for dark visions, you can only use them for the ice mission. So if you have them and you want to use for dark visions for basically only for the ice stages that might pop up or might not pop up, then yeah, he's definitely an A+ because he's really strong. And you can fit into both teams, so he's kind of good. Even though he's magic chaining, guys, even though his magic chaining is not as good, he'll still be A+ in dark visions as a magic chainer, because you'll be able to do ice magic chaining. There are not very many of those right now. So he gets an A+ in dark visions for both sides. It doesn't really matter. His Limit Burst is irrelevant in dark visions, so don't even worry about his Limit Burst. So yeah, that's my score. You can disagree with it if you'd like, but I think we're done here. Go watch all the way through to end of this video. Type in #hybrid. #hybrid with a keyword. And let me know what you guys think about your score. What do you guys think he's better than I gave him credit for? I'm giving him a pretty good grade though. Yeah, I think we're good though. So I gotta go ahead and review the other 2 units, and they'll be up on my channel soon after this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you're pulling, you're skipping, what are you doing? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.